Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I want to have a heart to heart with the people today about this topic of love. Also often, I hear people say, to other people, they say, I love you unconditionally. And I take issue with this particular statement because when you say that you love a person unconditionally, what you're saying is that your love will stay in place regardless of what that individual does. So, me, when I love an individual, you know, I love you sincerely. However, there's conditions on my love. And one of the conditions is that you must reciprocate the love that I give to you. Another condition is that you must respect me. Another condition is that you must honor me. Another condition is that you not do the opposite of those things, which is, disrespect me or dishonor me. You know, you must not betray me. So there's a lot of other conditions that's placed on my love, but I need not go into all of them for the particular of this this particular video. But the point that I'm making is this: is that once a person's position changes, then your love for that individual should change. Now, when I say that your love for that individual should change, I'm not saying that you should stop, supporting that individual. I'm not saying that you should throw that individual to the wolves, but you should modify your position with that individual. So, but there's moments when a person can change their behavior towards you, the way that they treat you, and then, it's warrant that you cut that individual off completely. So when I say that you shouldn't love an individual unconditionally, here's what I'm saying is that you should have, boundaries. You should have boundaries. Everybody should have boundaries. And this is why we have so many individuals getting ran over top of. They become doormats because they say that, these are the individuals that love individuals unconditionally, which means whatever you do to me, you spit in my face, you can harm my family, you can harm my mother, you can harm my brother, you can harm my sister, you can betray me, but yet I'm gonna still continue to love you. And this is not gonna happen, you know? So the moment your love, and when I say love, I'm talking about the actions, the physical manifestation of that seed of love, the fruits of that love, which is your actions, right? The moment it start becoming a thing that displays hate, then I'm gonna modify my condition, I modify my position towards you. Because there's no value to a love that's not expressed in the actions. This is the reality. So you have to love yourself first. Remember, I said earlier that love must be reciprocated. So there's no value to a love that's not expressed through the actions. So as I say to people all the time, a person will say with their mouth that they love you, but their action says something totally different. So you have to be, adopt this type of position where you say that your actions are speaking so loud that I don't even hear the words that's coming out of your mouth. You feel me? So this is the reality. Another mistake that people make is that they confuse love with trust, right? Now, love specifically, in a nutshell, and this is just, a cursory definition of love, it is the desire to draw near to the beloved. So, meaning, let's say if I say that I love water, I want to be close to water. But if I say that I'm lactose intolerant and I hate milk, the opposite of that is hatred. I want to stay away from it. So, you want to draw closer to the people that you love and the people that treats you in a manner, that you feel that you deserve to be treated. So this is the essence of love. So now trust is like you give everybody what you call the benefit of the doubt, but trust is something that must be earned, right? So this is the difference. So many people they get betrayed because they confuse love and trust. For instance, there's many individuals, and I'm gonna use my family as an example. I love my family. I love them. Like when I tell you I love them, I'm a family person. I love my family, right? But I don't trust everybody in my family in every single regard unconditionally, right? So there's people that I love in my family that I want to draw nearer to, but I'm not going to take my money and put my finances in anybody's hand in my family, just because I say that I love them and I say that I got to trust them. And the reality is that if I give them my money, they may spend it. That don't mean that they don't love me, right? Now I'm just talking about this general love, not this, just this, just simply because a person is connected to you through the ties of the womb, right? So now if I give this person my money, they may spend it, right? Because they know I'm your brother, I'm your nephew, or whoever it may be, right? They may do that. Not saying that everybody would do that, right? But now this is my, error that I'm making in my judgment. If I choose to trust you in that particular manner when you haven't proven yourself to be worthy of my trust, right? So many people would like they would be oppressive. They would oppress you and make you place labels on them or titles on them when they haven't even worked to earn it. What do I mean? Right? If I say that I'm not gonna trust you, right? You take offense to it because you haven't proven yourself to be worthy of my trust. The same thing with friends. It don't matter. This applies to anybody in your life, right? If you haven't proven yourself to be trustworthy, I'm not going to place this title of being trustworthy on you, and I'm not going to trust you in every single regard. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that I believe that, like, speaking of my family, if it came down to it, like, they're going to go to war with me. This is the reality, right? They're going to protect me. They're going to put their life on the line, and I believe that. But that don't mean that I'm going to trust them every single regard, in every single regard, and they shouldn't trust me in every single capacity. But the difference, you look at Navy Federal. The Navy Federal Bank, they have proven themselves to be, worthy of my trust, right? So I trust them with my finances, but I don't love them like, I don't say, oh, I don't even know them to love them, right? I don't hate them either, but I don't love them. So this is the difference when we have people entering into our lives, right? And we just trust them unconditionally without subjecting them to tests and making them prove themselves, right? We can't blame nobody but ourselves in the end. So stop confusing love and trust and put them in their proper places. Oppression is to place the thing in its improper place, right? So stop putting these titles of trustworthy on people who haven't proven themselves to be worthy of your trust. This is my message today. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference between love. There's a difference between trust. Everybody that you should trust shouldn't be loved, and everybody that you love shouldn't be trusted, but everybody should have the opportunity to earn them both. That's my message. Majeed, I say.